Imagine being told you're about to become a father. The joy, the fear, the rush of emotions, it's life-changing. You start planning names, imagining first birthdays, and even picturing tiny footsteps echoing through your home. But what if, after months of believing this life was yours, science pulled the rug out from under you? This isn't just another story, it's a reality many men never expect to face. Today, we dive into a story of trust, betrayal, and the undeniable truth that only DNA could reveal. She said he was the father. She swore it. But when the test results arrived, everything changed. For months, he believed the woman he loved. She told him she was carrying his child, and he embraced the role with his whole heart. He bought baby clothes, decorated a room, and shared the exciting news with his family. To him, it was the beginning of a new chapter. He pictured himself holding the baby's hand on the first day of school, cheering at soccer games, and being there for every milestone. But something inside him nagged at his conscience. Maybe it was the timing. Maybe it was the way her story didn't quite add up. Or maybe it was simply intuition. Still, he pushed those doubts aside because love has a way of silencing logic. He wanted to believe her. As the pregnancy continued, small cracks began to show. Friends whispered rumors. Dates didn't align. And then came the day of the baby's birth. A beautiful child, but something felt off. He ignored the whispers in his mind until one moment changed everything: the suggestion of a DNA test. At first, she resisted. She claimed it was unnecessary, that love was enough. But after weeks of tension and unanswered questions, he went through with it. Waiting for the results was torture. Every hour stretched into eternity as he battled with the fear of what the truth might hold. Then came the envelope. He opened it, hands shaking, eyes scanning for the words that would confirm or deny his new reality. And there it was, 0% probability of paternity. The world stopped. The baby he had sung to, dreamed about, and promised to raise as his own wasn't his. The truth was undeniable. She had lied. The trust was broken. The life he thought he was building collapsed in seconds. What makes this story so striking is not just the betrayal, but the reminder that trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild. It shows how fragile relationships can be when built on deception, and how science, cold and impartial, can shatter illusions. For him, the road ahead wasn't easy. Walking away from what he believed was his child was one of the hardest things he'd ever done. But the truth freed him from a lifetime of living a lie. And while the scars remain, he now sees the importance of asking questions, trusting instincts, and never ignoring red flags. This story is more than just about betrayal. It's about strength, resilience, and the courage to face the truth, even when it hurts. She said he was the father. But science proved her wrong. And in the end, truth, though painful, was the only thing that set him free.